The COVID-19 pandemic is impacting just about every industry, including theaters that have halted live performances and are creating other ways to generate revenue. A Crystal theater was just about to launch a production last spring when they had to close their doors. Reporter Sonia Goins shows us what theater Elision is doing now to make it through.
Elision Theater in Crystal has been dark since last March because of the global pandemic. Owners of the Playhouse adjusted their business model to try to stay afloat.
It's been really tough.
The Crystal Performing Arts venue temporarily closed 5 days before they could bring the curtains up on their first production.
And we are just this close to opening up, and then in March, no one really knew what was going on, but we sort of had a feeling that it wasn't safe to do it.
Manager Christine Wade says actors have rehearsed for future plays, but under COVID-19 rules, the theater can only operate at 25% capacity.
So we can have, 10, 15, 20 people in here in our main space. So and that's including actors. That's not audience. That's everybody in the building. So it's very sparse.
The owners adapted to adversity by renting out their space to other organizations like the Brooklyn Park Drum Corps. But requests for rentals are dwindling.
It's so sparse. It used to be every single day, all the time, and now it's once a week, once a month.
The Playhouse is cutting back on lights, heat, and other utilities.
It's been cold. We're just trying to keep our expenses so low right now.
Elision hopes to get back to business in the summer or fall, but it's at the mercy of union guidelines.
It's going to happen. I just take it one day at a time, but I know that everything passes and changes, so it's going to happen.
In Crystal, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
A unique program that addresses food insecurity has a new pickup location in New Hope. The Fare for All program, which is operated by the food group, used to have people come inside their New Hope warehouse to get affordable groceries. But due to COVID-19, the program had to relocate for a drive-through model. Now residents can get affordable groceries, produce, and meat at the St. Joseph Catholic Community Church in New Hope. The program sells these items up to 40% off retail prices, and anyone can participate regardless of income.
So the more people who participate in Fare for All, the better deals we can get from wholesalers. So you never have to feel like you're taking something away from someone who might need it more. It's really just a way for the community to come together, get nutritious, affordable foods, and have another resource for folks who live here.
The grand opening for the new location at St. Joseph Catholic Community Church is March 24th from 3 to 5 p.m. The other sale location in our area is in Golden Valley at the Animal Humane Society. Meanwhile, food shelves are preparing for their biggest fundraising push of the year, which is Food Share Month in March. Cross Food Shelf in Rogers is planning for a fundraiser to kick off the month on Monday. Maynard's restaurant in Rogers will be stepping up in a big way.
Maynard's in Rogers is giving 100% of all the proceeds on Monday, March 1st. So come out to Maynard's on Monday, and 100% of everything you eat, drink will come to Cross.
Cross says Cottoman Orthodontics will be doing a dollar-for-dollar match up to $10,000, as well as Otto Bremer Trust matching up to $25,000. The March Food Share Drive accounts for about 15% of the Cross budget every year. And now we go to Osseo for a story on a place that's making a name for itself as a place to stop for a quick, nutritious smoothie. Here's Delane Cleveland.
We've got passion for bringing health to the community.
When someone is looking for a quick and easy meal, there's usually no shortage of options. But quick doesn't usually equate to healthy.
There's a lot of fast food, a lot of bars, things like that, but there isn't the good, healthy spot to go for lunch or breakfast.
At least that used to be the case in Osseo. That's why Clayton Smith opened Nourish Nutrition Club along Central Avenue in 2019.
Every week we have new specials.
It's a health and wellness smoothie shop where people can get drinks made exclusively from Herbalife products.
You're getting good nutrition, good fuel, instead of that afternoon slug and bog down from some of the drive-through spots.
The smoothies and shakes can serve as a meal replacement for breakfast or lunch, or as a post-workout recovery tool.
I work out at Get It Done Fitness right off of 81 in Osseo, and it's a really nice location because it's close by, and I like to get protein shakes, perfect for doing lifting to try to gain muscle mass and things like that.
Nathan Lantane-Getch stopped in after a workout to order a banana split milk shake with an extra shot of protein. And if he stops in again, he'll have no shortage of concoctions from which to choose.
Yeah, diversify yourself and try out something different, maybe just to see what you like.
The hope is that other people follow suit to try their selection of shakes and energy drinks. But like many industries, the pandemic has presented Nourish with some challenges.
We're 2 blocks from the high school, and not having students in, not having teachers in, it's obviously affected us. But we're doing what we can to reach out and still connect with the students in the community too.
Instead of having conversations over a cup of coffee, hundreds of strangers are having conversations while getting in shape. 5K Everyday Conversations is a new movement in the Twin Cities, and it's intended to remove barriers between people moving together. The group started in January of last year. Everyday groups of people meet up across the Twin Cities to have conversations while completing a 5K. The founder of the movement grew up in the Northwest Metro and wanted to bring the unique activity to Brooklyn Park and Champlin. Now runners or walkers can meet at Champlin Park High School to join in on the fun.
If we think about this last year and a half and the heaviness of pandemic and social unrest and all of these things that people don't have answers for, all of a sudden they show up and they start moving with someone else and they get to unpack emotion, they get to unpack fears and ask questions.
You can keep up with the group to see when and where they are running by joining the Facebook group called 5K Everyday Conversations. The group currently has more than 1,000 members.